Alright, Maurice, it's Nick responding to your video, Would There Be Atheists Without Theists? I think that was the title. Hey, I've been reading Clement of Alexandria, one of the fathers of the church, the early church. I think it says he was probably born in Athens about 150 AD. He wrote Exhortation to the Greeks, and he critiques or debunks a lot of the pagan religions of the time. But it's interesting here because there was a time when Christians were called atheists. I thought you'd find this interesting. There's a footnote in here from the editor that says the Greek atheos or atheos, atheist, the word atheist, means something more than godless and yet less than the positive English word atheist. It was applied to philosophers who denied the existence of the gods, the greco-roman gods. Also to Christians, partly on the same ground, partly because they could show no image of their own God. As used here, the word conveys a theological rather than a moral imputation, so that atheist is the nearest rendering. Clement continually retorts that his adversaries were the true atheists. So yes, there was a time when the Christians were called atheists because they didn't believe in the Greco-Roman gods, or they couldn't show an image of their god. He goes on to say that the believers in pagan gods are actually double atheists. One, because they don't believe in the one true Christian God, and two, because they actually believe in false gods. Interesting, huh? So, I mean, I would say no one believes in the old Greek or Roman gods anymore. But those religions may have served a utilitarian purpose, help people lead better lives, console them in times of trauma and sadness, and who knows? I'm not familiar really with the practice of those religions, but a religion can be quote unquote false and still serve good. You and I, of course, share the exact same feeling about the battles between the atheists and theists on YouTube. It's just become totally dysfunctional. I wonder someday when they analyze this period of time, whether they'll find that a lot of the animosity really stems from 9/11. And also a sort of a backlash against some of the more evangelical Christian political agenda that's gone on for the last 30 or so years. Who knows? I mean, who knows what will? I mean, there's the hindsight of history clarifies a lot of things if you can get a true history. But in any event, I agree with you that if someone is totally obsessing and dedicating themselves completely to their channel to nothing but atheism, they're a little obsessed perhaps. But then again, some people find it, some people just consider religion a shackle upon the mind. They don't see anything else but that, and they've dedicated themselves to dispelling that. Much as Clement did an exhortation to the Greeks to exhort them to leave behind what he considered to be their false gods. Of course, he had a vision of a one true God to motivate him. I think some of the more focused atheists, their vision is more that they consider religion to be a shackle upon the mind, and they believe that people should be freed from that one way or the other. But for the most part, there are a lot of immature people out there, as you know, just engaging in useless conflict and exacerbating the situation and causing a lot of alienation and unnecessary division in society. That's the story, buddy, but I thought you'd find that kind of interesting, huh? Clement of Alexandria. It's Exhortation of the Greeks, great piece of work. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.